Okay, welcome back. Welcome everyone. In this lecture, we are going to see what is the test step libraries in Tosca and how to create the reusable test step block, how to merge your reusable test step block, and how to resolve the reference for this reusable test step blocks in test case. So test step libraries is the need when you are working in a large project. In the last project you have created a test case, and if you think that your test cases certain steps can be reused by the other people or other colleagues in your project in future, or by you also in future, you just have to do one thing. You can create the libraries, and again you can use those libraries again while writing the next test cases. So you don't need to create the same test steps again and again for the same kind of test case. If I'll explain you what would be the practical example in Amazon website. If you have log into the Amazon website, you have searched for the books, and you just add to the cart and enter the address, process the payment options, and then the final confirmation checkout is there, right? Let's suppose I'm creating one more test case, and in the second test case I'm going to buy the clothes. First time I have buy the books, but now I'm going to buy the clothes. So in that case, the login and the entering the address and providing the payment checkout and the final confirmation, these 4 steps are going to be the common. So it's not the best practice to create these test steps again and again. It will ultimately going to increase your efforts, your time, your manual work. So this is also affect your deadline. So in that case, what you have to do as an automation tool, you have to create a library. So whenever you just if I just wanted to create a test case for this clothes, I just use the login library, login test steps, and I can use the payment checkout, and then entering the address and the confirmation. This thing I can use from the library. So my reusability will be going to increase. So in this kind of scenarios, you just have to use this test step libraries and create the test step libraries. In that test step libraries, you have to create the reusable test step blocks in Tosca. Okay, and this test step libraries is kind of a central repository of thing. So whenever you have created a test case, you can pull the steps from there. If in the first test case I have created, and I have created the reusable test step block for my test steps that I wanted to use it in future, or any of my colleague can use it in the future. So in this, while writing the second test case, what I have to do, I have to just drag those reusable test step blocks in my test case, and everything is going to be integrated. So this is how you can increase the reusability and reduce the maintainability. And also, one of the best core concept of the libraries, it will reduce the maintainability for your test cases. So how? See, if you have a requirement change on Amazon website while entering the address, like previously you have entered the primary address, but now you can also enter the secondary address in Amazon website. So you just have to rescan the module, add it to your test case, and just update it in your libraries. And if let's suppose that address test step block you have used in 100 of your test cases, so you just have to do a modification at your library level, and all of your 100 test cases are going to be updated automatically. So this is due to the reusable test step blocks that you have used for already created libraries. So this is the benefits of using test step libraries in Tosca. I'll show you how you can do it. Let's go to the practical side. Okay, so this is the test case. What it is doing is, it's a register user test case for the demo web shop. And no worries, I'll provide the URLs that I have used for this practical things, and I'll also share this TSU file by just exporting my subsets to you, and I'll share that in the resource section of this video. So this is the website. What I'm doing is I have used the configuration parameter of a Chrome. So this test case is going to be executed on Chrome. I have opened the URL, I have click on the register, and I have provided the register data, and then close the browser. So let's suppose I have to use this. Let's suppose if I wanted to create this, click on register and provide the register data as my reusable tester block, right? This is my first test case. So how to create a test step library? To create a test step library, you first have to make sure that you can create the test step library at once for your project test case level folder. If you have click on the just right click on the folder, and you can see this library folder over here. Just create it. You can change the name of libraries, or you can remain it as the name Tosca already suggested. Okay. And see, if you are going to again create a library, you can't do it. It is because for the one folder test case level, you can create only one library, right? And now if I just wanted to use this click on register and provide the register data I just wanted to create the reusable tester block. How to create the reusable tester block? Just right click over there, library, and create the reusable tester block. So this is the one way, and then use this to this library section. This is the one way. And the other way is you just select the test cases that you wanted to create the reusable tester block, left click, drag and drop to the library. See what happened. The new reusable tester block is created. You just rename it register user. Now my reusable tester block is register user now. And see, when the folder is reusable tester block is created under the library, you can see the icon in a folder that is kind of loop. So this is the reusable tester block, and you can use this reusable tester block in your n number of test cases. And in a test case, in test case, what has happened is the register user that you have used, it also changed its folder structure, and it now has an icon of an arrow pointing to the left side. This is the reference that of your library. So you have made it reference over there, the register user. You can also change it over here, or you can do one thing. If I'll show you that how, let's suppose I have deleted this, right? I have deleted this. Now if I have created this test case and I have to use this reusable tester block in that test case, so you just have to do one thing. You just click over there, left click, and drag and drop over there. Now these register user reference is created. You just move it to the second level, and now the same thing is created. So this is how to create the reusable tester block, and how you can use that reusable tester block in your test case. If now I have to to create a new test case. This is my new test case, and in this test case I just have wanted to use this register user. So first of all, you have to do one thing. You just create open URL, right? I'm copy and paste from my previous test case. So you have now enter the first step, that is the open URL. Now you have to do a register user. Just click this tester block, drag and drop to your test case, and now the same thing is created. So likewise, if you have the n number of test cases, you can use the reusable tester blocks over there. This is the first benefit. It will reduce the it will increase the reusability of any of your test steps. And the second benefit is whenever any requirement changes, you have made the changes and you have modifying anything at your test step library level, you can also see the changes in each and every test cases. This will reduce the maintainability, reduce the maintenance. So if the maintenance reduces, the efforts and cost and all will reduce. See, in my reusable tester block, I'm having the last name. The last name is Watson. Now I just have to change this last name. If I'll change it to Cyrus, then what has happened? I have changed the thing at my test step library level, and you can see that on my each and every test case level, these changes are going to be there. See, the last name Cyrus changes. Earlier this was Watson, and now you can see this changes to Cyrus. So this is the core concepts of using the library to increase the reusability and to reduce the maintenance. Now we have shown this, and to merge the reusable tester blocks. So there may be a conditions arrive that you have created two reusable tester block for the same kind of thing. So you can do one thing. You just to remove the unnecessary reusable tester blocks, or to merge the updated reusable tester block with the old one. You can do one thing. You can do the merge reusable tester block, but in that you must have to make sure that the name, value, action mode and data type of the test steps must be identical. So, and the order of the test steps test step is also identical. Like if you have click on the login Amazon, search for the books. Okay, search for the books is the test case, and in a reusable section, if you have login to the Amazon, enter the address, payment, checkout and confirmation. These four steps you have. Likewise, in the second reusable tester block also you have the same identical order. If this is the old one, the login, enter the address and the payment, checkout. So these are the precondition to make the merge thing in merge of the reusable tester block. Let's suppose this is the register user you have. If I use this same register user, and now I'm having this two same kind of register user thing in my reusable tester block under library, what I have to do, I have to just click on this reusable tester block that I wanted to merge, and just click over there, left click over there and press the shift and drag this and drop to the first folder. Now a pop-up will be open, and in this pop-up there is a merge reusable tester block is there. Just click over there, the new pop-up will be open and will show you that this action is going to delete the reusable tester block that is not going to used anymore. So you just have to but before this you have to make sure that this is not a part of any your test case steps. So just remove those, just check it. If it is not, then you can delete this, like that. Now you have the single reusable tester block. Likewise, you can merge the module, and also you can replace the module if you wanted to replace with the new new reusable tester block. Yeah, likewise you can also do the replace of the reusable tester block. And now the resolve reference. So there is a requirement arise while writing the test case, like let's suppose the register user I have used over here. I have already used over here, but I have to add certain more things over there. Let's suppose you in your previous for your 100 test cases you have the address under the address section you have to enter only the primary address. But there is a scenario while buying an LCD TV, the UI is changed. On the Amazon website you have to also enter the secondary address. So in that case you just have a change in one test case, and the 100 test cases are the same. The only you have to enter the primary address. So now what you have to do in that case, you just have to resolve the reference. You just have to unlink your test steps with your library, because I have already shown you that anything you change in the reusable tester block over here or over here, it is going to change everything, every reference that this reusable tester block used. Either you change over here or you change over here, everything is going to change. If I'll just show you quickly, let's suppose Cyrus is there, I have changed it to Watson. See, I have made the modification at the test case step level, not at the library level. See what is happening. Library is also changed, and the all other 99 or 100 test cases that are linked with this library is also got changed. So this is the best practice to only made a modification at your test library level. But if by any case you have to you just have wanted to use a modification at your test case level, first you have to unlink your this tester block with this reusable tester block under the library. So just select that the reusable tester block, right click over there, and you have the resolve reference over here. Click over there. Now this register user is a free. Anything you just change over here, it is not going to make any impact on the tester library. See, there is a Watson. If I just added Watson Cyrus, now go to your library. See, the Watson remains the same. So that means when you select the resolve reference, your reusable thing is going to unlinked with your test case. So like that you can make the changes, and like that you can create the tester library folder, and you can create the reusable tester blocks. So this is all from the Tosca side. And also, if you remember the other automation tool, the Selenium, if you have knowledge, then good, otherwise you just have learned how you can create the libraries. In Selenium also we do this thing. You just create a reusable thing, and whenever you wanted to use those, you just create object, and by this object you just call those method. For example, the screenshot method you have created the library, and whenever you wanted to make take a screenshot, you just call those call that method, and you use that reusable thing again and again in your test case. So like that, this is the same concept we have in Tosca. We'll see you in the next lecture with the concept of business parameter. Thank you all.